How's it going, guys? Rabix here. Today I'm gonna tell you my ideas for Season 7 operators, maps, elite skins, and some possible balancing that they could do with the characters. Now I'd like to thank me for getting this footage, and also some kids that I'll put in the description for playing with me, and they're very handsome young men. So yeah. Okay, so the first thing I want to mention is this map, and the map is a castle, a Polish castle, and I just think it'd be really cool. I don't really have like a specific layout that I'd want, just a castle. That'd be awesome. Like, just imagine it, just a Polish castle. Okay, so my first operator idea is named Flash, and he has a flash grenade launcher. So basically what it does is it shoots special stun grenades. Now these stun grenades are in the shape of spheres, and they're very, very bouncy. However, each time it comes in a collision with the wall, it flashes. Flashes in about a little more the area that a stun grenade would. And if you're looking at it, that really sucks. But even if you're not looking at it, if you're right next to it, it will stun you. Okay, just to make this a bit better than the normal stun grenades. So this flash grenade launcher would have only 2 flash grenades in it, because since it'd be like having tons of collisions with the walls and the floor and stuff, it would be very chaotic if it had any more than 2, and it'd be kind of like Ash, to where you'd have to reload after one stun grenade, then you'd have to get another flash grenade. Basically, it could come into collision with the wall and the floor up to 3 times. Nah, up to 4, yeah, 4. However, if you just shoot it right at the floor, it'll probably only bounce twice, so a good way to do it is find a good angle on a wall and just let it bounce from there. And especially if you're in a small room, it'll do the maximum of the 4 stuns, and then you could actually get 8 in there if you do it right with the second one. So, I feel like this would be a very powerful gadget. Overpowered? Maybe, but I'm sure they'd find a way to nerf it enough. So Flash would be a 1 armor, 3 speed, so that as soon as he fires it, he can just run in. Or Flash would be a she, I don't really care, I'm not sexist. Okay, so as far as his primaries go, I think he should have an LMG, so that, you know, as soon as you stun them, you can just run in and just spray everywhere, or an assault rifle. That's kind of comparable to the G36C. I don't know why, but I guess that could be good. I mean, I wouldn't want it to be too much damage, because if it did, I mean, he'd already be stunning people, so he doesn't really need that damage. If anything, the accuracy would probably be better in this case, because he won't get shot as much. Or she, again, I'm not sexist. And as far as the secondaries go, I think just a normal pistol would be fine. Maybe something like Mira's shotgun, but even then, I would be fine with just a normal pistol. So far as his secondary gadgets go, I think he should have the options of a breaching charge, because that would be amazing, because he could blow a hole with his breaching charge and then shoot his stun grenades, or he could have a claymore. The only reason I want him to have a claymore is because I don't really want him to have a grenade. I feel like he'd be a bit too powerful there, like very much powerful, since he could stun everyone and just throw a grenade in. Like that would just be overpowered. And also a smoke grenade. I hate smoke grenades. I mean, Glaz, I'm sure he works good with them, but that's about it. So I mean, I guess you could use it to support Glaz, but you wouldn't even need it since they'd be stunned. And a stun grenade would just be way too many stuns for the defenders, so yeah, that's why Claymore is the only thing left. So my next operator idea is a defender, and her/his name is Beep. I know it's a really stupid name, but I just can't think of a name for this operator, and I don't feel like thinking of a name. So, what is she? Well, she's kind of like Capcan a bit, But first of all, I just want to talk about her primaries. They'd be an SMG and a shotgun, just like most defenders. And her secondary would just be a normal pistol, and obviously the same pistol that Flash has. So her gadget would be like Capcan trap, and it functions like it. So you place it down like one, and it has bright green lasers instead of faint red ones. And what it does is it'll disorientate the enemy when they go past it. Now it'd be more like a echo disorientation than a stun grenade disorientation. So it wouldn't just be like Flash, it'd be more like Echo if anything. In addition to disorientating the enemy, it'll also make a loud beeping sound for 5 seconds, so that you know that you can just go over there and basically get a free kill, since they'd be pretty dizzy after that. And also I should mention that that the trap itself is indestructible. It cannot be destroyed unless you're Thatcher and have an EMP grenade, in which case you can't. So the beeping effect would go off every time an attacker went through that trap, but the disorientation effect would only happen twice per, I don't know, alarm, I guess I'll call it. And as opposed to a Capcan trap where Capcan gets 3 of his traps, she actually gets 4, because why not? And I feel like this would actually be really good. Useful, obviously, and yeah, I just like this idea. So as far as her secondary gadgets are concerned, her first secondary gadget choice would be a deployable shield. Now this would be amazing because you could just set up a deployable shield right in front of one of her alarms, maybe at the highest traffic entrance of the objective, and then as soon as you hear the alarm go off, just pop out and shoot them with either your shotgun or your submachine gun. Her other choice would be a nitrocell. And if you heard the alarm go off, you could have a nitrocell just waiting there so that as soon as you hear it, just boop, they're dead. So she would basically be a 2 armor, 2 speed, just to further differentiate her from Capcan. And I also have some ideas for elite skins, because elite skins are cool skins. So the first elite skin would be for Tachanka, and it would be called Naked. And basically, it's just Tachanka, but he has his outfit and his headgear have a little different camo, and his headgear might be like a different green, just a little bit different. But the main thing is that he's shirtless, and you can see his glimmering abs. In his shirt, well, where did it go? It actually went on his turret. So his turret isn't naked, but he is kind of. So I think they should carry out with that. I don't know. Does that sound good? Let me know in the comments below. And I think Glaz should have a ghillie suit. Like his elite skin would be called Ghillie, and he's just in a ghillie suit. And then finally there's Fuse. And what is Fuse? He's like one of those Hiroshima bombers. Oh, also Ubisoft, please officially declare Montagne as a lesbian, because I identify as a lesbian and I really want someone just to represent me. And if you don't do this, by season 7 I will not be playing your game anymore. So yeah, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the vid if you, I don't know.